Hi, good afternoon. I guess it is. It's 12:10. I'm just kind of starting this video now, but I had to get ready. I have not done my makeup in so long, so it could look a little rusty. I'm not sure really what it's looking like. I can't fully see in the viewfinder, but we are here to talk about filler. Any sort of cosmetic injectable procedure. I have only done a couple of them. I've done lip filler a bunch of times and I've done Botox a bunch of times. I've gotten a little bit of filler in my smile lines, which are right here, but not for a really long time. So they've kind of faded into like little almost dimple looking lines or marks on my cheeks when I smile. But I'm here to talk to you about the process of getting filler. Should you get filler? What made you want to get filler? Are those good reasons to get filler? And in my opinion, it all comes down to preference, what you want, your decisions, your money, or whoever's paying for it for you. It is your face, or wherever you're getting any sort of procedure, it is your decision. No one else's, yours. And you need to be like 1000% sure that you want to go that route. Luckily, filler is not permanent. It's not something that you have to live with forever. Even if you don't want to live with it for its pretty short lifespan of like a few months, you can get it dissolved. I do not recommend that because I've heard it's really painful, but other than that, I don't know anything else about dissolving of filler. I have not personally gotten any of my filler dissolved. I have just gotten more because I love it. So these are my lips currently. I have not gotten filler in a long time for me, actually. Typically, I get filler every 3 to 4 months, and 4 months is usually when I'm like, oh my gosh, I am overdue. So 3 months is kind of the perfect sweet spot for me. This is the longest I've gone, and I last got filler in my lips and Botox in my forehead and in between my eyebrows in January of 2024, and it is now almost August. So I've gone 6 months now without getting filler or Botox. My Botox is completely gone. I can fully make wrinkles in my forehead and in between my eyebrows, which I don't like to do. I try and avoid. But I recently moved in the last couple months and haven't found a new place out here. We moved states, so I'm no longer living in Southern California. We had a plethora of choices to go to when it came to med spas, and I had one very close to my house that I religiously went to and love. So I no longer have that one close by, so I do need to find a different one. I haven't found one that I absolutely want to go to yet. It is something to not take lightly when choosing where and who is going to be doing your filler. It's kind of a very important decision in my opinion because they're doing a procedure to your face. They're changing your face. That's a big deal. That's something you see every day. If I were to have gotten a bad filler job, I would be really bummed every day, and you don't want to start your day like that. So be very careful when choosing who does your filler, where you go, how reputable they are. Not even just reviews, but like go in and get consultations certain places. You want to vibe with the nurses that are going to be injecting you, and even the front desk. Like, I just think the overall energy of a place is important too. Where I went was Plush Med Spa in Camarillo, California, and it is amazing. Every single woman that works there is incredible, so nice, so supportive, so gorgeous. And when I say so gorgeous, yes, they're beautiful on the outside, but like such a gorgeous personality and just good energy that you want to be around and be like and mirror and replicate and just bask in. Like, I love women with good energy, and they are all amazing there. Shout out to Casey, who is my injector there. I miss you. I wish I could go to an appointment today and see Casey. She is the best. She's so talented. She's a mom. She's amazing. She's just great. I have endless good things to say about her, and she never misses. Like, she always hits the mark perfectly. She's so good and experienced at injecting. So it's, thank God I found her. I found her through a friend of mine, and her filler is also amazing. So I was like, where do you go? She told me, and since then I've never gone back anywhere else. Now I'm gonna have to find a new place because I don't think I'm gonna fly to California every time that I want to get filler. I know I can find a good place here in Colorado. Anyway, enough about that. The lip filler experience. I personally don't find it painful. I do get numbing. I don't get the injectable numbing. I get just the cream that they put on and around your lips, and that's it. I don't get numbing for Botox because I just don't think it's painful, but the filler can be a little sensitive sometimes because they're like pushing a lot of product into your lips and into your face. So it can kind of just feel like a little bit of bruising or like a tiny pinch or bruise, like tiny micro bruise here and there, is what it could feel like if you didn't get numbing. But when you do get numbing, I literally don't feel anything at all. So that's pretty cool. And she just talks to me the whole time, and we chit chat back and forth and blah, blah. It's kind of like being at the dentist. You have to be kind of careful with not moving your mouth very much when you're talking to them, but you can still talk and interact. I don't always bring someone with me, but if you bring someone with you, talk to them. Like, if you're nervous, I do suggest bringing someone with you if it is your first time, because I was super nervous. I thought I was gonna have a panic attack because I was like, this is gonna hurt so bad. I didn't really watch any videos on it because I didn't want to be talked out of it, if I'm being honest. I didn't want to see something on a video and be like, oh God, I can't do this anymore. I was like, I'm not gonna watch any videos on it. I got this, which is an approach for sure. But also, if you are watching this video, don't be scared. If you are scared, that's okay. Bring a friend with you, bring a family member that's comforting to you. If no one can come with you, just get numbing. And I would get numbing anyway, but just get numbing on your lips. You're gonna be totally fine. If you have a low pain tolerance, I would get numbing wherever you do Botox as well. I have I'd say a substantially high pain tolerance, and I don't find Botox to be painful, but my mom does get numbing when she gets Botox because she thinks it hurts a little bit. So anyways, pain level 0 to maybe a 2. Maybe, okay, out of 10. So it's really, really minute and minuscule. It's nothing to worry about. Your aftercare, and especially after your first time getting filler, you may have some bruising. I had some pretty intense bruising the first time that I got it because I got a lot at one time for the size of my lips. My lips were really tiny, and then I got, I think, a full syringe right away. And I probably would have done half and then gone back like a couple weeks later and done the other half if I knew, or if I had the guidance, if I had watched the videos. So if you have really, really thin lips, I would suggest doing a smaller amount and then going back within a very short time frame and getting the rest. Hopefully the med spa that you go to does that. I know a lot of spas you can buy like a whole syringe, and if you only use 75%, they'll hold the 25% for you, and then you can come back within like 10, 12, 14 days or something like that, and they'll do the rest. And that is just for, like, I don't want to say health reasons, but like cosmetic reasons. You don't want to like put too much in at one time because then you do have just a higher chance of bruising. If you don't mind the bruising, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want anyway, but I just, that would be my little piece of advice. So I did have a lot of bruising, a lot of swelling for the first like maybe 3 days, 4 days. They say try and not put makeup on for the first like 24 hours, but I think I put makeup on to like hide the bruising, like maybe 15 hours later, and it's completely fine. You're completely safe to wear makeup. It's fine. In my opinion, I have not had any issues with it. And especially if you have to go to work or like school or anything like that, and you don't want to be walking around with a bruised face and people staring at you, maybe put makeup on. That was just my reasoning for doing it. Skipping now to 4 years later, after getting my first lip injection procedure done. I've gotten lip injections, I've gotten filler put in my lips maybe 10 times in 4 years, maybe more. I don't know. A lot. I've gotten it done a lot and I love it. I'm gonna continue to do it. I love the way it makes me feel, look, speak, the confidence I have. I really do love having filler. So to give you a little bit closer up of a visual of like what my filler looks like 4 years later, this is them. These are my lips. And I am obsessed with them. I love them. I do want to, like I said, find a med spa here and get them done pretty soon. But for putting like a little bit of an overline on them, they look very full to me still. I love how they've settled. I know some people have said filler can migrate and move. My filler has not. None of my filler has moved anywhere else that it shouldn't be. And this is 4 years post filler for the first time. So plus like 10, maybe even 15 more times. So I say do what makes you happy. If this is gonna make you happy, then do it. I am such a pro injections and pro filler, pro botox, pro anti-aging, like preventative care. A lot of people are like, why would you get filler and botox so young? Like you don't even have wrinkles yet. I don't have wrinkles yet and won't have wrinkles because since I don't have them now and I'm freezing my muscles in my forehead to not create them, I'm not gonna have them when I'm older. It seems very logical and very smart to me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But that's just what works for me. That's what I wanna do. And you do what you wanna do. Do what works for you. I hope you find the perfect place to get your filler. I hope you love it. I hope you have the perfect person to do it for you and you have the most positive experience. I am excited for you. Please comment down below if you have any other questions or if you want me to do a more in-depth on any specific subsection of this video, let me know. I don't know if there's really anything else to say other than these are my lips now, 4 years post filler, and I love them. I hope you guys like this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.